Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I feel like it's been ages since I've been live, which is weird. It's only been a couple of days, but for some reason, the past like 3 days or so have felt so long. Hey, Electro. But yeah, I'm so happy to be back in Dreamlight Valley. I've kind of missed it. I feel like I've played a little bit over the past few days. I always log on, usually in the morning, to make sure like I clear the night thorns, feed the critters, all of that stuff. But other than that, I'm usually only really on for any significant amount of time during stream. So it's nice to be back. But yeah, today's stream is going to be nice and chill like it has been lately. I have to say, I'm like really ready for new content. Does anybody else feel that way? I feel like to some extent I've been saying this for weeks, but I don't know. The past week or so especially, I'm just like, I really want the Toy Story update. I'd love to have some new characters, some new quests, some fun things to do. So I'm hoping we'll get some information about when we can expect that within the next, I don't know, few days or so, week maybe. Maybe with the new Star Path, whenever that is. I think we'll just have to wait and see, honestly. But, what was I going to say? I completely forget. Oh, one thing I did do in the valley, I can show you all. Do you really believe that it's going to be by the 30th at the latest? I hope so. I really hope so. This is actually a little bit of a sneak peek at the next video that's going to be coming to the channel, but I decorated this room here. It's like a little dressing room area. Nothing wild or crazy, but I really don't decorate in my home, as you can probably tell by the fact that the main room has nothing in it. But I want to get back into like decorating. Maybe we'll do that today. Usually we start the stream off with just like some daily duties, and then we usually wrap up by doing some decorating. So maybe we'll decorate the home today. How do you play Disney Dreamlight Valley? So it's on PC, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. It will be free to play eventually, but for right now, you have to buy a Founders Pack. I think the cheapest option is like 30 US dollars, and it goes all the way up to like 70 or 80 US dollars. And you have to purchase it, and then you can play it. But it will be free to play eventually. So beautiful. Oh, thank you. 10th floor by the outside, it does not look like a 10th floor building. Exactly. It's like a Mary Poppins bag, but in house form. You're wondering if people with the OLED have the same issues with crashing as the regular Switch. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything about like a distinction between the two. All right, let's see which critters we have. Which sunbirds, I mean. Emerald and red. I actually remembered this morning to log in and feed the morning critters. I feel like I usually forget on Sundays because I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to be in the valley this afternoon streaming. And then I forget that there are critters in the morning too. But yes, I am extremely excited for new content. I'm so excited to see the new Star Path. Does anybody have any theories about what the next Star Path is going to be? It crashes a lot on your Switch. Oh no. I feel like I play on Switch every now and then. I used to play exclusively on Switch. And it crashed a lot for me, but it hasn't lately. Alright, let's find these foxes. I don't know if I have any ideas about what the next star path will be. Um, I wonder if, I don't know, because this one wasn't exactly like related to the update that we got, but it was kind of like linked close enough. So I wonder if it's going to be something somewhat Toy Story related or kind of what it's going to look like. I'm honestly going to be happy with anything, I think, but we'll just have to wait and see. Where are these foxes? I feel like they're maybe hiding behind the building. No. You assume Christmas items? That would be nice. Yeah, the one thing about like the Halloween items that we got is I feel like we got them so close to Halloween that it was hard for me to justify like actually doing a Halloween like spooky build or anything like that in my valley because I just like had the fact that it was almost over looming over my head and the stress of feeling like I was going to have to redesign after that. All right, well, we found one of these boxes. So it would be nice in that regard to get like Christmas, wintry, holiday items kind of sooner rather than later, I think. Which one are we looking for? I feel like sometimes that helps me when I know which one we're looking for. Probably the white one. That's why. So difficult to find the white one. It blends in. Okay. How has everyone's weekend been? Mine has been pretty good. Um, kind of just hung out. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of Critical Role with my partner, which is a lot of Critical Role, but we're very behind, so that was fun. I did a lot of twiddling my fingers, just like trying to keep myself off of my Switch because I got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, I got Pokemon Violet anyway. Um, but I had ordered a capture card so I could stream it, and my capture card isn't here. So I've just been trying to stay away and wait, but it's been very difficult. Okay, we're done up here in Frosted Heights. I still have no idea what I want to do with this area in terms of decorating, so I'm kind of just pretending it doesn't exist, and we'll come back later, I guess. Let me turn up the music a little bit. It's a little quiet. Other than that, what was I up to this weekend? Some filming and editing for the next couple videos coming up. Um, which was good. What's my plan for today? As for Sunday just started. So it's afternoon for me right now. This morning I almost finished editing the next video. What am I going to do after stream today? I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot. I watched Disenchanted this weekend. So I'm very interested to see people's thoughts on that. I have some opinions. I haven't fully formulated my opinions about it yet, I think. But yeah, I did watch Disenchanted. You hope Beauty and the Beast gets a realm ASAP or Cinderella. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, Belle is like one of my very favorite princesses, and Cinderella is just a classic, so I'm in the same boat as you there. Hey Erin, how's it going? Although I also don't know what I want to do with my plaza. I haven't thought about that yet either. There are so many places that I'm just not sure. Okay, where is our other... Oh, there it is. But also in other news, we're so close. Well, so close. I feel like we're so close to being part of the YouTube Partner Program. Isn't that wild? You enjoyed your weekend by watching movies with friends and eating pizza. Nice. I haven't had pizza in forever. Sounds good right now, though. A nice margarita pizza. What's everyone's favorite type of pizza, and what are your opinions on pineapple on pizza? I feel like that's always a very polarizing topic. All right, I should stop chasing animals around with a shovel, I think. Doing chores around the house that you neglected for too long, listening to streams to help you focus. That's what I do too, Erin. I feel like, I don't know, just something psychologically about having somebody talking in the background or something while you're doing chores. It helps me a lot. Pepperoni and olive pizza is your fave. Ooh, I do like olives on pizza. I won't lie. I'm a big fan of olives in general, though. All right, let's see. Here we got the seaweed. I've been thinking a lot about um, where I want to put Ariel's house. And I think I decided I kind of want to put her where Eric is right now. I don't know if we'll do Ariel's house today. I'm not sure if I have enough items or if I'm up for it, but I think it would be nice to like see her castle as you're walking down from the peaceful meadow here. You feel like if you listen to music, you get too distracted. Yeah, honestly, truly. Oh, I never clean up these corals, but this one has a chest in it. Hopefully we get something good. Although I will say, I feel like I want to start listening to Christmas music around the house. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge Christmas person. Well, I'm not like a huge Christmas holiday person, but I'm very much like a Christmas season person. We might have talked about this on stream before because I'm a huge fan, but like just kind of the vibe of the Christmas season, the holiday season. It's so joyful and just like magical, which are both things that I really appreciate. So listening to Christmas music just kind of helps me get in that mindset. So I'm trying to wait till Thanksgiving. Against all odds, I haven't yet watched any holiday movies. I don't know how I've held out, but that's probably going to start this week too. Hey Debbie, how are you doing? All right, let's feed this croc. We gotcha. We gotcha. Okay. You love Christmas music, but you're a retail manager and it's been playing in your store since mid-October. Oh no. Yeah, I would be fine with that because I love Christmas music, but I understand. I have friends and family members who've worked in retail and they can't listen to Christmas music anymore because it just plays all the time. Ursula's quest is bugged for you. Oh no, what's wrong with it? Hey Desiree, how are you doing? Already watching Christmas Hallmark movies. Oh my goodness. That, I mean, hey, I think that's probably you living your best life. I wish that were me, but I I don't know. I'm just really trying to hold off. My family makes fun of me so much for it. I mean, they all love them too, but they just make fun of me for watching them too soon in the year. Doing good. I'm doing well, Desiree. Thanks for asking. And playing Christmas music on YouTube. Nice. I will say, even though I haven't listened to any Christmas music, I have started singing Sia's Christmas album around the house. That's one of my favorite Christmas albums, and I just think it's a good album overall. So I guess that's a little bit of a loophole. If I don't play it, but I just sing it, I feel like that works. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, another thing I did this weekend. I actually did a lot of things this weekend. I mean, a lot of random things, not necessarily the most productive things. But last night I also opened Animal Crossing for the first time in years. Literally, I haven't played Animal Crossing since probably, okay, maybe not quite years, but almost 2 years, because I think I stopped playing in January or February of 2021. And I feel like opening it again was a mistake. And I'm wondering if I should just quit while I'm ahead. Because even though I feel like I might get some hate for this by saying I feel like there's not that much to do in Animal Crossing, I still spent hours in the game yesterday night. Can't place the crystals on the pedestals. Oh my goodness. It's a common problem. Oh, well, if it's a common problem, hopefully they'll fix it. I'm assuming they'll release another patch with either the Star Path that should be coming and or the Toy Story update. So hopefully it fixes it. I know I was waiting on Wally's quest, the level 8 quest. My light bulb was glitched, which isn't quite the same as not being able to get Eric, but I definitely had a lot of frustration about it, so I get that. All right. Where is our other rabbit? The one thing I will say about decorating around the valley is that it sometimes makes it trickier to find the critters because they hide like in little spaces between objects, and then I feel like I'm searching for them forever. Okay, we're gonna come back and find the other rabbit in a little bit. Have I done the quest for Mother Gothel? They have to come a certain time of day and night. Oh, yeah, I did that one. I didn't have too much trouble with that one because that was during the period of time where I feel like I played Dreamlight Valley every waking moment. But I do know a lot of people have had some trouble with that one because it can be difficult to get on at different times of the day. But I'm also a big fan of setting alarms. Like I would always set alarms for critters that were only there at certain times, because I knew I would forget if I didn't. The squirrels love to throw the dream shards back there. I'm not going to go back there because it gives me vertigo. Going over to Sunlit. That music change was so abrupt. Okay. Let's find... Here's one of the sunbirds. The sunbirds and the raccoons both remind me a lot of Pocahontas. You wake up in afternoons, not really mornings, because you forget a lot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got one sunbird left. I see it over in the corner, which is nice. I feel like we might not get Pocahontas or anything from that IP in Dreamlight Valley, although I'm not sure. I mean, it's very much a product of its time, I feel. And it's somewhat questionable in some ways, but the songs are beautiful. The animation is beautiful. Okay, where are the ravens? Oh, has anybody obtained the brown raven as a companion yet? I still haven't. I'm hoping this week is the week. I said that last week, but I fed it last week and I still didn't get it. And I do think the Well, I really like just the regular black raven, but other than that one, I think the brown one's my favorite. Okay. Oh, here's the other one. But every time I see them, it does make me really want Maleficent in the game. And considering the fact that we have a lot of confirmed characters we still haven't gotten yet, I feel like it'll be quite a while until we get Maleficent. You used to dress up as Pocahontas for Halloween. I don't think I don't think I ever dressed up as Pocahontas for Halloween. I definitely hit a lot of the Disney princesses though, over the years. I definitely had like a Pocahontas doll though. That was really cute. And I feel like my youngest sister really loved the Pocahontas movie. I don't think I watched it that much as a kid, but I watched it a lot when she was little. Alright, I can't remember if I did not retrieve the fish from Moana's boat. Okay, collecting of these. Oh, you know what I think is actually new since last time I streamed? I figured out what the final benchmark is for removing night thorns, and it's 3,000 night thorns, which is wild. That's gonna take ages. How long is that going to take? Okay, so if I'm at like almost 1,400, that's 1,600 left, which you usually get 10 a day. So that's like 160 days. That's a lot of days. Oh, there's the other rabbit. That's why I like coming back sometimes if I'm having a hard time finding them. I feel like they'll just sometimes respawn in a better location. How do you get Eric on Dreamlight Valley? Eric is locked behind, I believe it's Ursula's level 10 quest, but I think you have to get both Ariel and Ursula to level 10 friendship in order to do the quest. But yeah, it's cute. Honestly, I hope they do more things like that in Dreamlight Valley. I really liked the way that all three of their quests kind of interconnected with each other. Which was kind of similar with Anna and Elsa and Kristoff as well. So I hope we get kind of more of those interlocking quests. Although I am very curious to see if that happens, because since it seems like they're going to be adding characters just kind of periodically, it doesn't quite make sense that a lot of their quests will kind of be interconnected with each other. Unless they do maybe like a couple smaller updates, and then when they release the game in full release, if they do kind of like a larger dump of characters as like a full release update celebration kind of thing. Okay, do I need any of the things in my inventory? We're gonna keep this, and obviously these. This. All the rest of this we can sell. Not that. Who is that humming? Oh, I think it was Merlin. Oh yeah, he's behind the rock. The characters are so loud. They'll be like across the valley from you, and it's like right up in your ear.
Hey there.
Okay, we can sell all of this. My controller will be faster, actually. Okay. So, you know what I think we should do? I think we should... I have so many flowers to water, specifically up here. I kind of want to clean up the forest a little bit. Hey, Iron Man, how are you doing? Because I think we could... I'm thinking maybe decorating around our house is going to be the vibe today. Although if anyone has any other recommendations, let me know, because I'm definitely open to them. I feel like sometimes I come into stream with a pretty solid idea of what I want to do, and then sometimes I'm like, you know, we'll just go with the flow. You're doing good. I'm doing well as well. Just hanging out in the valley. It feels like it's been so long since last stream. But yeah, I think I'm mostly happy because it's distracting me from the fact that I haven't yet played the new Pokemon game. Yeah, Desiree, that's a little bit of a spoiler, I guess. Sorry for that one. But yeah, she's out and about. Or we could do Merlin's. No, I think I would prefer to do my house before we do Merlin's house. You would like to see me play the new Pokemon game? Okay, here's the thing, though. Now the music is too loud. The thing is that I have never played any Pokemon game before, so I would have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I think it would be fun. This has to be like the 10th flower that needs to be watered. You've heard the new Pokemon game has tons of glitches. Oh my goodness, yes. I've stayed away from anything about like the content of the game besides what was in, I guess, the trailers and like some of the pre-release like promo. But I have watched a couple performance reviews of the game. And I guess the graphics are not great. It's quite glitchy. But from what I've seen, that's also somewhat standard for Pokemon games. But also people seem to say that it's a really big issue with this one. You're slacking, you need to do your quest? No, not at all. I mean, well, if you want to, obviously, but I don't know. I think it's nice sometimes to just chill out in the game and then to still have quests available when you want to do them. Because right now, I mean, I have one quest left, but it's just like a decorating quest. And I'm mostly putting it off because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that area. But, yeah. I wish I still had some character quests to do. Although, oh my goodness, okay, so I am occasionally extremely chaotic. And the extremely chaotic thought that I had somewhat recently is that I should sell all of my supplies because I feel like some of the fun of the quests is grinding for things. And I have so many supplies stocked up that that's just not something that I really have to do anymore. So, I don't think I'm going to do it, but if I do, it's in the name of chaos. You can give some tips if I need any help with the Pokemon game. I actually might hit you up. Here's the thing though, while I am in fact trying to wait for a capture card, I have serious like collector's anxiety. And I know there's an event that's happening in the next few days. I think it's the 24th to the 27th. It's like one of the Terra Raid battle events. I think it's the Eevee one maybe. So I'm just like always doing mental math, like calculating how much time I would have and if I would be able to be part of that event. So never know what you need when new characters come around. I know, but that's kind of the fun of it. Like I feel like, granted, with the Scar quest, or the Pillar quest technically, it took some time, but just because of the time lock for part of it, but all of the rest of it was so fast because I already had everything that we needed. Maybe I won't get rid of all of it, but maybe when we stream the new content, we'll just do like, we'll do it as if we got rid of everything. Maybe. I don't know. I might change my mind. I might get too excited about the new stuff and just speed run through it as well. You play all 3 Pokemon games. Okay, nice. It seems like they come out really frequently too, right? Because, what is it? Legends Arceus, didn't that come out this year? And there's already a new one? That's one of the reasons you started a new game, to have quests to do. And just to experience it from the beginning again. Yeah. And yes, all of my characters are level 10, I believe. Let's see. The biggest thing right now is I'm working on completing my clothing sets. Oh, we haven't gone to Scrooge's today. We still need to do that. I only have like less than 30 clothing items left. I need a lot of furniture items, but yeah, all of the characters are level 10. We've done all of the quests except for this decorating one. Star Path is done. So we're just, you know, in that waiting game right now. But let's go see if Scrooge has anything good for us. He's really been on my nerves lately. Like, some days I don't have any clothing items at all. This mirror is cute. I definitely have one. But I like it. Oh, this wallpaper is kind of cute. It's just really simple, but it would go with a lot of things, I think. The thing about the counters is I always buy them because I feel like there are 50 different counter types in the game, and I probably don't have that one. I think I have this. Okay. Oh, I want to wear this. I really like this turtleneck. I'm gonna put it on after I buy this stuff. Oh wait, this is cute too. Wait, some of these hoodies are so cute. Oh, and it has the snowflake on the back too? Oh my goodness, I've never seen that one before, like in any pictures or anything. And then this is like a pirate shirt. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what it reminds me of. I have 50 of each of those. Maybe not 50, but definitely like at least 5 of each, I think. Same with tables, like counters. I probably have this, but it's also possible that it looks like every other table, but it's a completely new one. One thing you're so bad at is keeping coins. You're bad at saving coins in game. Yeah, I was really bad at it initially, and then I started pumpkin farming and just ended up with more money than I actually needed. Let's actually put on that sweater. I think it's super cute. The question is it in coats or is it in tops? It looks like it's in tops. Pumpkins help so much. Oh yeah. Maybe the purple shorts. That's kind of a look. Oh, and we have the space shoes. I never wear the space shoes. But then we're gonna have to change our accessories to be silver because otherwise it doesn't match. Okay, look at us. We look so cute. Should we also put on a white headband instead? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cute. Okay. I feel like the move might be to decorate our house. Let's mess around on the inside of the house first and see if maybe we can get a living space. Okay. Can I move some of this stuff so I can get rid of these chests? I think I can. I can in fact move most of it. Okay. And we'll put all of this in here. I don't know why I have these meals. Oh, I do. I think I made them to give to somebody as a gift once, and then I just never gave them as a gift. Okay. What has everyone done to deal with the weirdness of having a door in the middle of each wall? That's my question. I think that's what's really been keeping me from decorating this room in my house. I don't really know how to make it look good with all of that. If I get rid of this temporarily, it should be fine, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm a little scared. Okay. Let's see. What kind of a look are we going through? Do we want to like embrace the fact that Toy Story is coming to the game soon and make it with the stuff that we got from, I think this was the deluxe version of the Founders Pack? Definitely hard to have a living room, like lay the living room furniture around. Yeah. I wish we could make this room smaller again after we expand the house, because it would be nice to have like just a little entrance area, but because it's also a huge still, it feels weird to not have anything in it. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I got this when I was on stream or not, but I love this bed so much. I love pretty much all of the Wreck-It Ralph items. I don't know why, they're just great. Do we have other... We have like a smaller one. The smaller one might work a little bit better. Anything that goes with that? I wish we had like a yellow chair. A little random, but I think it would look nice with this couch. Oh, and I forgot we have the little Pixar teacup thing. That's so cute. You're guessing that's a movie, Wreck-It Ralph? Oh yeah, it's a Disney movie. There are two of them. The first one's Wreck-It Ralph. The second one is Ralph Breaks the Internet. I want to say they came out like the first one maybe like 10 years ago. Hi Mara, how's it going? Let's see, rugs. We need more rugs in the game, and that's something that I will never get over. Not too bad? Good. Oh, well, I'm happy that you're here. We are currently just trying to at least do something with this main area of the house. But then I think we're going to actually decorate the area outside. The house is currently in the Forest of Valor. I moved it somewhat recently so I could put Mickey and Minnie's houses next to each other. And I feel like I'm sad just walking up to a house that looks like it's just plopped into the middle of some place with no real reason or anything like that. So we're gonna try to make it look a little nicer. That is huge. I also wish we had like some smaller side tables. I wonder if we will get I don't know, like drops of furniture, things like that. Hey Kelly, thank you so much. Because I know a lot of people have a lot of feelings about the fact that microtransactions are going to be in this game in some form. I don't necessarily mind. My wallet will mind, but I don't. Um, but eventually they're gonna have like cosmetics and furniture, I think, available to purchase with Moonstone. So I wonder if they're gonna have like designated furniture packs or something that drop. I don't know. Okay, let's try to find some lights. I like these Mickey lights. They're pretty simple. Hey Elsa, how's it going? Okay. Ooh, I like that. This is really going to be pretty, it's going to be what we use to make do for the time being, so it doesn't feel like we're walking into an empty house, but we are eventually going to make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, just the doors make it so difficult. If anyone has a fireplace in their home, I'm very jealous of you. I would just like to let you know that. I love fireplaces. We don't have one. Why does this only fit on the wall one way? That's so weird. Okay, we're not using this for now. What is blocking this? Is it the light? Oh, I think it is. Okay. We will put this like behind there. I don't know. I'm already a little bit giving up. Ooh, this is why. Okay, we have an area to sit. Let's decorate outside. It's -7 Celsius? -7? That's not like a typo? Because that is incredibly cold. Yeah, wow, that's so cold. Wind chill, oh my goodness, that'll get ya. The wind chill really will. Honestly, I don't really mind cold weather necessarily. Like, obviously, I prefer to not feel like my nose and ears are freezing off at any given point in time. But, like, a static kind of cold, sure. Windy cold weather, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Soup day, oh yeah. That sounds great. What kind of soup are you thinking? We had like a really nice slow cooker bean soup the other day. It was so good. And one of the things I'm most excited for after Thanksgiving is turkey soup with the leftover turkey. Always a good time. You have a cold? It's okay. I feel like I always sound like that. Just a little nasally. Okay. Maybe we'll put her here. What kind of path is this? Because I actually really like it here. It's not this muddy path. That is way too cold. You know, we probably can make this path, whatever it is. Let me check. Crafting. Leaf strewn path. Oh, yeah, sticks and grass. Let's make a bunch of that. The more I see this sweater, the more I want Buzz Lightyear in the game immediately. Leafy path, it is cute. It's just like the one that's default in the Forest of Valor. But I guess I've never... Hello? Oh, that was such a weird glitch. I never know how much to make. 99? Let's just make that. I also feel like I don't know if I've made any of this. Let's make some of this. I just want to have a bunch of path available for when we're decorating things in general. I don't know if we have this. I actually went digging the other day for clay. It's the first time I've done it in a long time, I feel like. But I gotta be prepared. After Minnie's quest, I'm so, like, concerned. I feel like Scar's quests weren't that bad. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but... But that mini quest, like, that was her level 8 quest, so I can't even imagine what her level 10 quest is going to be like. See, there's not really anything in the forest that I need to make a path to, per se. Okay. I want our house to be, like, in the woods, Do we want to move this over more? Okay, but I don't want that right there. You need to do that, you're going to be caught off guard. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. There's no way of knowing what's going to be coming, you know? And I feel like I don't necessarily mind a grind, but I want to do it, like, when I want to because I want to. I don't want to feel like my progress is completely stagnated because out of the blue, someone asked me for 200 clay. Okay. I know we threw a bunch of trees around that we can take. Has anyone ever seen iron sold at Kristoff's stall? No. I know there was like a rumor going around that he does sell it on occasion, but to my knowledge, I haven't seen any proof from anybody that he does sell iron. I don't think he does. Okay, we are going to need all of the trees. Let me put this there. I wonder what other kinds of trees we have. I am getting a little bit wary though. I don't know, because they have this number up here. I think this is for unique items, but there is also a limit to the total number of items that are in the game, but I don't think you can really see that number. I think eventually it'll just lock you out of placing more items, which is a little sad. Oh. After that one quest you did for 50 night shards, you've been saving so much. Oh yeah. I'm a little bit of a hoarder in games anyway, but a couple of the quests have just made me even more of one. Okay. I know this is feeling a little over the top, but here's the thing. I want to live in a forest escape. I just want to be tucked in to all of the trees. We're like the savior of the valley. No one ever leaves us alone. When we go home, I just want to be able to, like, feel like we're tucked away and cozy. So I will probably continue to put down even more trees. The only thing is I don't really know everything that I want to do on the side of the house yet. think I do want to put the well in our yard. Or do I? Because here's the thing. Maybe I do. Tuck it back there somewhere. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's see if there's any like furniture items we're gonna want around our house, and then we can keep like adding trees and foliage and stuff later. Keith moved Kristoff's stall to every biome to test it. Oh. Yeah, I'm convinced that the aura is a myth as well. I don't know. I know I've seen people say that they've seen screenshots. I have never seen screenshots of iron being sold there, so I don't know. What? I wonder what this category is. This house category? Just lurking as you play Pokemon Scarlet? Don't tell me that. Oh my goodness. How are you enjoying it? Tell us everything. Well, don't tell us everything, but tell us how you're enjoying it. Love the warm glow of home through the forest. Yeah, I like that too. I think the forest, like, really suits our house. The style of it. It feels nice. It's not like cabiny, but it still looks kind of rustic. Okay. What kind of things would we like to put here? I do have all of my chests still down in the not the Forgotten Lands, in the Peaceful Meadow that just have my seeds in them, but I might put that somewhere else. Okay. We love a birdhouse, so maybe we'll give us one of those. These baskets don't necessarily suit our home, but they're really cute. So I'm going to plop one there just to remind us that we have them in case we want to use them. These crates are really cute and would look good somewhere around probably. What else? Oh, absolutely a bike. I would love to have like a cute little towny bike. Unfortunately, there's not really anywhere around where I live that it would make sense to ride one. Take a bunch of trellises because the trellises are just cool. Oh my goodness, the tweet from Dreamlight Valley today about the Tangled room set. I felt so cheated by Scrooge. I haven't seen any of those Tangled bedroom items at all. I don't know if I've really seen many Tangled furniture items. I know there's the one bed that's in Mother Gothel's house that I have, but off the top of my head, I'm not really sure of other Tangled pieces that I have. Can we craft bird feeders from that one quest? You must try. Bird feeders? I don't think so. I feel like the quest crafting items are locked in the quests, which is unfortunate. But if it works, if you find out that we can, let me know. Because those are really cute. I only realized, like, I got too excited doing the quest, so I didn't even think about it. Even though I have a lot of big feelings about the aerial crafting station and how I'm really sad that I don't have one of my own. No, you have most of them? Wow. I'm very jealous. Very, very jealous. They look so good, especially like the swing seat. That just seems perfect. I like the picnic tables. It might be cute to have a little picnic area someplace in the forest. But probably not at my home. I like the well. I know we have one outside of... Well, we have that big well, so that doesn't really make sense. Although, the more I think about it, the more I'm not sure I want to put this well here. It would be super convenient for it to be right next to our house, but even if it's here, it's not far, and I just don't think it fits the aesthetic very well. Let's scroll all the way back down to where we were. And if we do that, it might make sense to have like the other well. I think I prefer the bluebird house. It kind of contrasts a little bit more. Okay. This is so pretty. I mean, it wouldn't really suit up here, but I just love this. Also, I can't wait until we get the founder statue. They showed the art for that on their social media a little while back, I think. Trying to not be in the trees. But I can't wait until we actually get it in the game. Okay, what else are we working with? These signposts are really cute. Oh, and a stack of firewood? Oh my goodness. I still don't know what I'm doing with this. I want to get rid of the old clock tower and put this one in the plaza eventually, I think. But the plaza to me feels like very intimidating for some reason. It's just like a big open space, and I'm not planning on having any houses up there. So the idea of filling all of that area just feels a little intimidating. Why is this not scrolling? Okay, more books. Let's see. Speaking of books, is anybody reading anything good? I feel like I'm in the market for some book recommendations. I have so many books just chilling on, well, not on a shelf. I have a book wall because my shelves are full. I have so many books chilling on my book wall, but I'm just not feeling inspired by any of them or like drawn to any of them particularly right now. How do we feel about this rocky terrain? You have the Tangled couch and one of the beds. You don't know why Tangled and the Beauty and the Beast have more than one bed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind that they have more than one bed, but it does seem a little odd. I feel like I finally got the frozen couch lately. I had so many of the thrones or like chairs, single chairs, and I had so many of the beds, but I finally got the frozen couch recently. I'm gonna stick this here for now, but I don't know if we're gonna use it at our house. Same with these flower pots. I don't like love the color of them. I like the flowers, but not really the pot so much. With the item restriction you've pivoted, you'll only decorate out a few biomes. Yeah, I am worried about the item limit. I don't know if I imagine I'm probably gonna hit it at some point in the near future. So then we'll just have to adjust. What genre? Really any genre. I will read any book that's good for the most part. I mostly read YA fantasy or lit fiction, contemporary romance, but really anything. Like, if there's a good time to be had, I will read it. Okay. So, this is very cute, but I don't really want to use this outside of our house. We used it at Mickey's house. I like this picnic table, but I think it won't go, like, directly at our home. It'll go someplace else, kind of. I kind of want the gate for this trellis, though, or, like, the archway for it. Let me see if it's in decor where the trellis usually is, so we don't have to go through as much. It is. Okay. You love YA. Contemporary romance, Kelly Armstrong. I don't know if I know that name. Okay, I wish we put that a little bit closer, but we cannot. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, nice. That sounds interesting. I haven't read like a supernatural. Trying to make sure that that's actually an accurate statement. I don't think I've read any books with supernatural characters lately. You just got the frozen couch also? Nice. I liked it. I saw it and I was like, why haven't I gotten this before? Okay. Let's kind of start placing some of this. Which of these is the front? I think that's the front. It doesn't really look like it. Okay. I do like this well, I think I've decided. Can't wait till Toy Story comes out, I know. I'm so looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun to stream, I think. Like all of us just kind of having a blast with the new content. I'm sure everybody will be like playing while watching, which honestly I think is so much fun. Like I love playing while watching people stream. Do we have, what am I trying to think of? Do we have like a bench, like a little park bench? I feel like we do. I just don't remember where it is. Might have to buy one from Scrooge, but I've definitely used one someplace before. I don't want to use the Halloween one. Let's go check at Scrooge's. You normally don't, other than Harry Potter, but these are vibrant and not hokey, very contemporary. Nice. Yeah, I definitely was a supernatural girly in the past. Not supernatural like the show. I've never seen the show Supernatural. But supernatural like in terms of genres. Like many other people my age, I went through a Twilight phase. I went through a bit of a Vampire Diaries phase.
Good day to you.
Trying to think if there's anything else. I didn't watch Teen Wolf. My sister tried to get me to watch it, but I did not. Okay. Do we have a picnic, not picnic bench, a like park bench? I think my thing with supernatural stories and specifically in the realm of supernatural romances, I feel like it just has to make sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like sometimes you have like a story and one of the characters is like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, a werewolf, a vampire, whatever the case may be, and it's like, it's not actually that big of a impact on the story, or it feels like the story would be practically unchanged if that weren't the case. Like, I feel like that's a little strange. Okay. If I can't find it, I might have to steal the one from Mickey and give him a different bench instead. Also, let me know if I passed it because I'm notoriously not observant. Loved the Vampire Diaries. I read, I think there were a few books. There's actually, I feel like a lot of lore around, not like the story itself, but the books. Because I think the author, I think the author's name is L.J. Smith, right? The author wrote the first couple books, few books or whatever, and then got like kicked off of the project. And then other authors continued writing it, but it was still accredited to the initial author. I don't really know how it works, but it was kind of wild. But I read the first 2 books and I watched all of the show, which I think it was like 9 seasons. A lot of Vampire Diaries. A lot of things
Good day
happened.
to you.
The Buffy series is where it all started for you. I've never seen Buffy. Why is Donald in here every time we're trying to buy stuff? And then everyone leaves because they don't want to hear him throwing a fit, and I don't blame them. Okay, maybe he'll chill long enough for
Good
us
day to
to
you.
try to buy another one of these. But I never watched Buffy, but one of the guys from Buffy is in Bones, right? The show Bones. I watched that. Where is this bench? Start with bitten. It might alter my perception. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely put it on my list. We're just doing a quick once over. If I don't find it this time, we're just gonna take our pilfered bench from the plaza and pretend like nothing happened.
Like,
We're just gonna keep it moving.
is that a thing?
But this is why I say we need an updated furniture menu, because why would it not be in seating? Doesn't make any sense. None whatsoever. Maybe we just can't buy it. Is it craftable?
Bye-bye.
You craft a bench? Who's my favorite character? My favorite character in-game or like Disney character in general? My favorite character, or like in Vampire Diaries. Sorry, chat. I have it like on low latency, but I think it's actually Streamlabs that gives the delay. So sometimes I don't know exactly what is being talked about. Both. Okay, my favorite character in the game right now, I think, I was going to say Elsa or Moana, but both of them look kind of wonky in the game. But I still like both of their vibes. So one of those two, I think. My favorite Disney character as a whole, I really like Milo from Atlantis. I really like all of the characters from Encanto, but I feel like the one that I relate to most is Isabella. I don't know. My favorite villain is probably Maleficent or Hades. Hades is so good. Meg is so good. There are too many Disney characters in general, but I like all of them. That's my answer. Bench is crafted. I don't know if I know how to make it. I didn't see it there. Sleep well, Electro. Thank you for coming. You can't read like you did before, turn into a binge streamer. You watch dark British and Nordic noir way too much. Oh, that's nice. I feel like I go through phases. Phases of like just watching things so much, and then after that it's phases of just reading constantly. So I kind of get that. I was on like a big reading hiatus that really only turned around about a year ago, I would say. I was always like a reader as a kid, but then I hadn't for so long. And then last year, maybe in October or so, I was like, I really miss this. I want to do some more reading. And I picked it up again. And then this year, I made a goal to read 100 books. And I passed that in like, I don't know, July. I don't know. I was doing so much reading. But I also really love watching shows sometimes. I recently started rewatching This Is Us. I had not watched all of it previously. I had watched the first 2 seasons maybe. But I started watching like it from the beginning. What book turned it around? I don't know if it was a book specifically that turned it around so much as like just a mind frame shift maybe. I don't know. But the first book that I kind of read in that era was called oh my goodness, what was it called? I'm gonna have to think of it. It was good though, but it was like a book that was kind of about a pandemic, which felt way too soon, but it was just so interesting to read a book that was like about something so similar to what had just recently happened, slash was still happening, but that was written before any of that. I don't know. I think the book was published in like 2019, actually, 2018 or 2019. And it was about like this mysterious uh condition where people were just like falling asleep and no one could explain it medically. They weren't waking up. They were just like in these extended like Sleeping Beauty kind of situation. And like the response to all of this wildness happening, and it just had a lot of similarities to, you know, what we've all been experiencing for the past couple of years. You subscribe to Audible and still couldn't get that many. I like audiobooks, but I have a hard time just listening to audiobooks. I feel like I can't focus very well, um, like as well as if I were actually reading it. Although sometimes I will double up. Like I use Libby, which lets you rent audiobooks from your local library or whatever. And I'll listen to an audiobook just like at 2 or 3 times speed while I'm reading, and the combination of hearing it and reading it helps with like retention and stuff like that, which is nice. Because that's one thing I feel like when you read a lot of books, or when I read a lot of books anyway, I end up forgetting a lot about what I read. So like listening and reading helps. I annotate pretty much every book that I read, so that helps me remember a little bit. I have a huge like Notion database of the books that I've read and the ones that I want to read and things like that. You could not do TIU, too many tears. Here's the thing. I cry so much. I cry so much when I watch it. It's so good though. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. And a lot of people say that like, well, I don't know if this is something that people still say, but I feel like this is something that people said like back when This Is Us was first kind of coming out. They're like, I don't know, people who watch This Is Us just want to be sad or whatever. Like, and I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think it's incredibly heartwarming and also incredibly sad, and I feel like I really appreciate the heartwarming aspects of it, and I think it gives me like, I mean, I do cry at every single episode. I don't know if there's ever been an episode of This Is Us that I didn't end up like bawling by the end, but I don't know. Even though obviously a lot of the things that happen in it are extremely dramatic, like there's just, I don't know, something very real and grounded about a family that's just like, they're just getting by, you know? You were literally rereading The Stand when the pandemic started. I don't know if I've heard of that book. Terrifying, Stephen King called it decades earlier. Oh, it's Stephen King. I've never read any Stephen King. No, that's a lie. Carrie is Stephen King. That isn't it? Is Carrie Stephen King? I'm pretty sure. I really liked Carrie. I have it, the book. I kind of wanted to read it. but she's long. She's a really long girl, and I don't know if I want to put that many hours into reading, I don't know, something like that. It is, yeah, Complexities of Family. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy it. And I don't mind crying. I feel like I'm a pretty emotional person. I don't think that's bad. And I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to cry at something that's not like happening in your life actively. For me, anyway, I feel like it takes some of the pressure off of whatever is going on around me in life. Gives me a little bit of a way to release some emotional weight, I guess. You read Misery by Stephen King. That was rough. Yeah, I also just am kind of a wimp and I don't like scary things. I really don't. Um, I don't know. I feel like even books, I would probably have a hard time with scary books. Like, I don't know. Scary things keep me up at night, except for true crime. I don't know what it is about that. Like, true crime stuff, I'm okay with. Um, but horror movies, slasher movies, thrillers, even like suspenseful things, I struggle with. Here we go. What's the longest book that everybody has read? I read, what did I read? I read Les Mis. That's like 1,400 pages, I think, which I feel like is pretty long. Every now and then I try to pick up War and Peace again, but I haven't made it past like, I don't know, 20%. How soon do the garden holes cover themselves? I want to say it's 48 hours. It's between 24 and 48. It was initially 72, but then there was a poll on Discord and I think also on Twitter for the community, like how quickly they would want them to cover themselves up, and I think they shortened it after that poll. You can't do horror at all, but you can watch, yeah. Always rooting for the cops, of course, in those movies, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like supernatural horror. I don't like real life horror. I don't know. But also, it's something about movies in particular. Because also, I worked in healthcare and I didn't have any issues with like any of the things I encountered in healthcare, but I can't watch people like get shots, have any procedures done, or anything like that on TV. I don't know what it is. Something about seeing it on a TV makes me feel weird. Okay, I think we're gonna do like a garden back here, just like a little one. I don't really plant that much stuff anymore, but just so we have a little dedicated space for when we want to, if we want to. That'll lead back there. Sweet. Want this stuff to move. Okay, let's put this stuff away. Can she get the bike out? Maybe. LOL, War and Peace was meant to be cheat noted as a movie. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing, I've never seen War and Peace like as a movie or as a short series either, even though there are multiple versions that I want to watch, because I, as a general rule, will not watch anything that's based off of a book unless I've read the book. I don't know. Now, this isn't always the case. I did, in fact, watch every Harry Potter movie, even though I only read the first four books. But that's probably one of the only exceptions I ever made. Longest book, you think Harry Potter or Twilight? Yeah, the last Twilight book's pretty substantial, right? It's probably in the 500s. I feel like the Harry Potters are like in the 700s, right? For the last one, maybe? Does anyone read Margaret Atwood? I feel that I've probably read some Margaret Atwood. Let's see. Also trying to just kind of get a feel for what I want to do with the rest of the forest. I think this area is just going to be foresty and open. I think probably this area I'll make like the little picnic area with the stand and the well maybe. Eventually I want all of the pillars to be over here, but I don't want to move them until they're kind of all unlocked, I think. And or we get the ability to rotate items on a diagonal, because that would help. Okay, we need foliage and lots of it. I don't like this tree here. So I want to put this tree somewhere else. Don't mind the tree there. Move that one back. And just so we have space for the garden without it kind of encroaching on that. I need to do another readathon is what I need to do. I think that would help me get kind of back into reading. I haven't really read anything in the past month or so. No, it's too similar to the other color. Well, but I really like this here, so I think I want to move this instead somewhere else. It's looking so inviting, you want to walk there? It does. I don't know that I'm like an actual forest girly. Like, I don't know that I would want to live in the forest. Maybe I will leave this somewhere over here. Maybe for now at least. But as a concept, I really like it. You think books are usually always better than movies? I feel like it depends. I used to definitely feel that books were always better than movies. Now, I feel like I've read a lot of books that the movies were better. I mean, some things like are really difficult to match, but I don't know. Some things come close. The movie that I always think is better than the book is Dear John, which is a Nicholas Sparks book. I used to read a lot of Nicholas Sparks. I haven't in several years. Um, but Dear John just wasn't it. Although I could be somewhat biased because Amanda Seyfried was in the movie, and I do like Amanda Seyfried. Oh, also, I didn't finish watching it, but on Amazon earlier this year, The Summer I Turned Pretty came out, which I have mixed feelings about as a concept in general, the book, and the show, but, I read the first of the three books, and she was not my favorite, but the show I do think was a lot better. You've learned so much about perspective. You no longer huddle big trees behind your buildings now. You put more out front. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely preference, but I like having some things in front of my builds. I like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it gives you kind of more of, I'm trying to gesture with my hands. You guys can't see my hands. It kind of like directs the eye a little bit and it makes it kind of less abrupt. Like kind of getting to the building, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm definitely not a professional. I did for a while consider going into interior design. I think that would have been fun, but that's definitely not what I have any kind of expertise in. You wish the crocs and raccoons were easier to feed? Oh my goodness, yes, Jules. It took me so long to kind of figure out how to feed them. Um, but once I got it, I feel like I got it. Sometimes on stream, that being said, I do still mess up, but that's usually because I'm trying to look at the chat and kind of see what's happening. Let's see, where is the forest trees? Pull out a bunch of these. Devil Wears Prada was way better as a movie. Dear John and Notebook, both better than books. I haven't read The Devil Wears Prada. I don't think I've ever actually watched the movie all the way through either. I feel like that's one of the movies that's on TV a lot. So back when I had cable, I feel like I definitely saw some clips of it. Which is wild that I haven't seen it because Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep are both amazing. So I don't know why I haven't watched it. You need to watch it, Deb. You've heard so much about it. I definitely have watched people react to it on YouTube, though. So I feel like I know a little bit about it. Agree on the crocs and the raccoons. Stick to streaming. I'm very, very natural. Thank you. Um, ferns actually belong here. I love these ferns. We're in the flop and drop era right now. The picking a bunch of things and, oh, let me go in the water. Emily Blunt steals the show. Oh, I forgot she is in that. Wait, does she have red hair in that movie? I feel like I just got like a glimpse of Emily Blunt with red hair. Uh, okay, let's see kind of how we're feeling about these, and then we'll pull out some stones. Because stones are always a good idea when you're decorating, I think. Oh, still having trouble with the critters, Debbie. Debbie, were you the one who said that you were using fences to kind of capture the critters? I can't remember if that was you or somebody else, but I remember thinking it was such a good idea. So that might help, Jules. People have been saying that they use fences to, like, trap them. Just crocs and raccoons, yeah. Fences? No, it wasn't you. Okay. It was somebody in a stream recently that said, yeah, they were, like, cornering them with fences and it was working for them. Where can I place you? Oh, Kelly, it's you. You're the fencer. No, don't be sorry. It's okay. It's a great idea. In the spirit of admitting things, I will say that I have once or twice fenced Wally in for gardening. which pained me because he's so cute. But yeah, I have once or twice. Made me feel bad. I don't really do it anymore, but it's okay. So fencing in the crocs and the raccoons, I feel like is totally understandable. Okay, let's grab some stone. You want that achievement? Yes, gotta get it. Okay, these are technically meadow rocks, but they don't look that bad here. How are these gonna look? I think they're too warm toned for up here. The forest ones. You fence the gardeners, but don't anymore. What I will say, some people I've heard do the fencing the gardeners method on the Switch. That's a level of bravery that I don't possess. I feel like I would be terrified that my Switch would just take flight or turn into a small bonfire. So the only times I've done it have been on the PC. They don't get in the way like they used to. I feel like they've been getting in the way less for me also. I don't know if that's maybe something that they did a little bit in like the last patch. I don't know. But I also don't do nearly as much gardening anymore, so even when they do get in the way, I think I mind less than I used to. Um, what else are we looking for? First of Valor rock with mushrooms. I really love these. I don't know why, I just really like these. You still fence gardeners, Kelly? You believe in work smarter, not harder? Yeah, no. That makes a lot of sense, though. It definitely is more efficient. The more I look at these mossy ones, I don't really like them very much. They feel a little jarring here. But we'll still give it a chance for the time being. Okay, you can go over here. You know what this song reminds me of? The one that's playing right now, especially that little swell there. It reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast Christmas movie. The song As Long as There's Christmas. And I don't think it's just because I'm in a Christmas mood. I feel like I've also thought that at other times in my life. Now I kind of want to watch that movie though. It takes so long to fence. To like fence in the gardeners? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to move that this way more. When you run with the shovel still. Oh, yeah. No, that's okay, Joel. I definitely still have been known to chase after animals with a shovel. I don't mean to be so intimidating, but when I'm holding a tool, I just forget to put it down. You belong on the island of misfit toys? No, you don't. Although that season is also upon us. So many good classic Christmas movies. And then also so many new Christmas movies that are always popping up. It's like the Christmas season is not long enough anymore. I think that's why I should feel less shame about wanting to watch Christmas movies earlier because there are so many movies and so little time. Can we drag you this way and this way? I think so. Let's... Oh, I'm always so scared exiting out of here because I feel like sometimes it doesn't save all the way. But I want to look at this from the ground and kind of see how we're looking. This bush is going to go somewhere else eventually, I think. This rock can also leave. Fencing just doesn't flow easy for you, yeah. You put your tree up this weekend? In Canada, your Thanksgiving was in October, so it's expected. That's so nice. I can't wait to put up my tree. You should put like some more ferns and rocks and stuff over here. And probably a couple more trees, to be honest.
I can't wait for my date.
And maybe in this area. Hey Minnie, how's life?
Good, you're here.
Do we have anything to give you? Would you like a flower? Oh, I literally just looked and saw that berry salad was one of her favorite things. And we have a bunch of it, but oh well.
Goodbye.
You're getting pizza as we speak, Jules. Nice. You sat with fire and all of the sparkled things last night. Oh my goodness. We went to the grocery store yesterday or the day before, and I got stuff to make hot chocolate. Like when I make hot chocolate, it's really more like a chocolat, like a French chocolat. It's nice and thick and creamy and delicious, and the fact that I got stuff to make hot chocolate means that Christmas season is upon us, because the only time I actually drink it is when I'm watching Christmas movies. You pulled out your Christmas quilt for your bed and other stuff to decorate your bedroom. That's so sweet. We don't really decorate our whole house. We definitely put up a tree. And we have a couple little decorations, but nothing like wild. But it is still nice. Let's see, we need more underbrush. Tilt ourselves at an angle. How soon do people put up trees after Thanksgiving? My family's tradition was always that we would put our tree up like the Friday or Saturday after Thanksgiving. So that's kind of still what I do now in my home. And I really like that. I would potentially put it up sooner, but it's nice to have Thanksgiving. Just kind of be in that, I don't know, mood of celebration anyway, and then to kind of just move right into like getting things all nice and wintry. I like that. Ooh, do we go traditional? So, in terms of like Christmas tree, in terms of like Thanksgiving, in terms of our Christmas tree, I need to get my ornaments from like childhood and stuff from home still. It's just difficult because my family lives in Hawaii, so, and I live on the East Coast, well, like the south of the East Coast, I guess. Um, but yeah, we have a lot of, um, well, like each year we would get ornaments from each of our grandparents, pretty much. And our one set of grandparents would always get us glass ornaments, like these really beautiful glass ornaments that were inscribed with our name and the year and where we were living at the time because we moved around a lot. So it would just be like a memory of where we spent that Christmas, which I really enjoyed. And then my other set of grandparents would usually get us an ornament that was either something that we loved, a new hobby that we had, or maybe like something to signify a big life event that we had that year. Um, and then sometimes my parents would also get us an ornament that was like a special ornament. So all of those are still at my home with my parents, but I want to pick them up. So currently our Christmas tree is pretty generic. We have some of my partner's childhood ornaments, like things that they made while they were growing up, that kind of thing, but pretty much just like store-bought stuff. But we do the ornaments, we do red bows on our tree, and what else do we do on our tree? I feel like something else that I can't really think of at the moment. Oh, I'm so behind on chat. I'm so sorry. Let me catch up for a sec. Let's see, let's see. Jules does a fake tree, decorates where they can. Nice. Um, Lost both of your parents. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jules. That's so difficult. Especially around holidays, you know, when they're so family focused. Debbie, you lost your mom last year. I'm so sorry. Hey, Amy, welcome. We're just decorating our house and talking about holiday decorations, holiday cheer, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, holidays and grief are definitely a tough mix. It's been a little bit of a rough year for my family, as well, so this holiday I think will be a little bit more somber than usual. That's why you're trying to get it done early, Debbie, just like surrounding yourself with the happiness and good vibes. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. The memories are like honestly, I mean, it's so cheesy. I feel like a Hallmark card all of the time, just like in life. It's not even like specifically talking about Christmas, but I feel like that's kind of my vibe. I'm like a Hallmark card. But that's like the best thing about Christmas, right? It's like, or whatever seasonal holiday you celebrate, or even just the season. It's like remembering all of the good memories, and I don't know, I'm getting a little teary. But yeah, I know I've talked about how I have a younger brother he's in elementary school. He just had his birthday. He's 11, so that's very exciting. He's the most precocious 11-year-old you'll ever meet. But um, that has been a really special thing in our family. Kind of having new Christmas time memories with a kid who's still like wide-eyed. Um, he loves Elf on the Shelf. Still like making cookies for Santa, all that stuff. So that's been really fun. I won't get to see him this Christmas, but um, all of us are spread out there in Hawaii, and me and my three other siblings are on the East Coast, but we all still have family FaceTime for Thanksgiving and also for Christmas. So we'll like my parents in Hawaii will be like eating their Thanksgiving breakfast while we eat our Thanksgiving dinner here on the East Coast, and we'll just like FaceTime through it. And then for Christmas, we'll FaceTime when it's morning for them, and my brother is like opening gifts and all excited, and it's usually afternoon for us, and we're just kind of enjoying the holiday, so that's good. Your sister's bringing your dad down to stay for the winter, Debbie? That'll be nice. You're excited for some Christmas decor in the valley, Amy? Absolutely. Your son loves Elf on the Shelf too? I don't know what it is. Like my brother just gets so excited about it. Um, and then one of my parents ends up taking over and coming up with all of these super creative things to do with the elf, and it's always fun. I think at one point they had an Instagram that was just for the elf where they would post like their pictures. I don't know if they're planning on doing that again this year, but that was fun. Super cute. Technology does really help. Honestly, yeah, it's so nice. It's always hard being away from family, I think. Well, if you have a good relationship with your family, which not everyone does, but um, it can be really hard to be far away from them. So we try to still feel like as much of a close family as we can. FaceTime is the best. Does anybody remember Skype? I feel like I might be aging myself a little bit with that one. We used Skype a lot, like back when it first came out, I think. I feel like whoever kind of um, is responsible for that probably is super disappointed that they're not the ones who were the go-to during the pandemic. Your elf isn't naughty though. Oh, you don't think you could handle the mess? Oh yeah. My brother named our elf Stark after Tony Stark, and Stark is pretty well behaved, so. You do remember Skype? Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. Skype was, I feel like, somewhat revolutionary when it first kind of came out onto the scene. And it was a mess, though. It was a mess. We mostly used it internationally, and it was so difficult. Alright. Such a lovely, supportive community. Yeah, Kelly, I do think the community has been so lovely. I'm super pleased with. I mean, I don't really take credit for that at all. Like, I don't necessarily get to choose who watches my videos or who comes into stream or anything like that. So I just feel really lucky that everybody in the community has been so wonderful. That was a chore, though, trying to talk your family through getting it set up. Yeah, it was, yeah. It was somewhat involved. Oops, didn't mean to put that right there, but we'll place it somewhere. Okay, I think... Oh, wait, now I'm trying to consider whether I want to make this, like, an actual garden plot. I think I do, though. I think I'll make this a garden plot, and then I think we'll do, like, maybe a little... I do want to do, like, a little wildflower garden somewhere, but we'll figure that out. Oh, I did want to get rid of something, didn't I? Can't remember. Let's take a look. Okay, I think we're looking good. I like it. Okay, does this happen to anybody else? I just realized that the logo on my sweater disappeared. Old techie here, Skype was for babies. You used ICQ? I've never heard of that before. What's that? But usually when the logo disappears like this, what I found is usually if I change my top and then change back into that, it'll like reset. I wonder what that's about. One of the very first chat message systems, circa 1990s. Wow. Oh my goodness, we definitely had dial-up. I remember that. That was wild. I feel like we had dial-up way longer than dial-up was like a thing though. Let's see. Oh, speaking of FaceTime, who's trying to FaceTime me right now? I think probably my sister. Oh yeah, my sister's trying to FaceTime. I'll chat to her later. Dial-up was awful. Oh my goodness. AOL, yes. Dial up, oh my goodness. I hear that sound sometimes in my dreams still. I want to move this picnic table a little bit, but I feel like I might actually leave it where it is for the time being. I was gonna move it kind of over towards the well, but I don't mind it here. Let's just make a couple things to put on the table, I think. Those tones, oh my goodness. The funny thing is, I'm gonna turn this rock too, just because it's gonna be inconvenient to walk this way. I've definitely seen YouTube videos where they just have the dial-up sound, and like, that's all the YouTube video is, just like for people who, I don't know, want to go back to that period of time. I don't think I want this bush here though. I want a smaller one. Your wrinkles are growing. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've told this story on stream. Before my brother's birthday, which was in the past like week or so, the young one, I was like talking to him on the phone and I was like, "Oh my goodness, you're almost 11. Like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling old?" Like as a joke. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so old." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "My throat hurts, my back hurts, my feet hurt." And I was like, "Oh buddy. Oh buddy. You don't even know what's coming." Like I am like a decade and a half older than you. And I will just have you know that you got a lot of stuff that you're still gonna experience. Not obsolete, Kelly. Hate to leave this fun party, but you gotta run. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Debbie. It was a great time having you around. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I know, he has no idea. No idea. Okay, I like this. Let's dig some holes to plant some things. This is a little not great to like be in back here, but I don't think I'll actually spend that much time back here. I would move the trees, but I like the way that they look from the front. Although, come to think of it, I might move them because we're not going to be able to make a very big garden. But I do think I will probably put a garden in the plaza. Not like a huge one, because I think I'm out of my like mass farming era. But one that's big enough. Okay. I think I'll probably expand this a little bit eventually. But for now, that's okay. Eric's just hanging out up here. Anytime we decorate something, people just come and hang out there for the foreseeable future. You've done a lot so far in Scarlet. You might start leveling up your Pokemon because the last battle almost wiped your whole team out. That sounds exciting. As somebody who hasn't really played Pokemon, I don't really understand how... Well, I'm familiar with, like, the concept of battles, and it's, like, turn-based, and you pick a move that your Pokemon does or whatever, but beyond that, I don't know anything about it. Actually, let's grab Eric while he's here. We can do some mining, because we haven't done any of that today. But that's exciting. Are you enjoying the game, Elsa? Has the performance like dramatically decreased your enjoyment of the game, or would you say you're enjoying it regardless of the way that it runs? I'm curious. Handy garden for plant 5 veg and harvest 5 veg. Yeah, exactly. Or like I am pretty much stocked up on all of the like plantable crops. So it'll just be like if I need a quick refresh of something. You have a big pumpkin farm and the rest are all for decoration. Yeah, I still have a pretty nice, a nice sized farm in Forgotten Lands. It's kind of broken up into a couple different plots, but if I really need some money from pumpkins or something, I can plant that there, but I honestly think I might get rid of that once I build a garden in the plaza. Every time I hear music in this game, I'm like, this is my favorite song in this game. But then I hear another song and I'm like, wait, this is my favorite song in this game. It's just all so good. Hi, Lydia, first time viewer, welcome. We're happy to have ya. We just finished decorating. Well, I say finished. We might go back and fine tune a couple things, but we just decorated my home. I moved it up into the forest. And we're doing some mining because I feel like I have been foregoing mining lately. It's not part of my daily routine anymore, and I want to make sure we still have stuff. You want the soundtrack on vinyl? It's so nice. It is so nice. I haven't done it lately, but I feel like sometimes I just put on like playlists of either Disney lo-fi or Disney instrumental music while I'm doing chores. If I'm not watching somebody stream, I'll usually do that. Unless there's an album that like I'm particularly obsessed with at the moment. Good afternoon, DH teacher. Hello. What does everyone most want for Christmas in the Valley? I don't know. It would be fun if, like, in-game, the villagers gave gifts to you and to each other. I think that would be super cute. In terms of what I would like the game to deliver me for Christmas, the ability to rotate items on a diagonal. I don't know. Maybe the ability to rotate items on a diagonal. I do think that would be quite nice. Higher than level 40 in friendship 10. Oh my goodness, wait. Lydia wins. Higher than level 40. I don't know if they're going to let us get higher than level 10 friendship with people, because I feel like that would mean that they would have to have all new rewards. So I don't know. But unless they just like capped the rewards at level 10 and they still let you increase your friendship to maybe get more bonuses, I don't know. But every time I load my cloud save, I see how much XP I have, and that XP I'm sure would translate into a lot of levels, so I would love some more character levels. You want the frozen trees? Been wanting those. What frozen trees? A Christmas tree like at Magic Kingdom. Oh my goodness, a giant Christmas tree for the valley? That would be so nice. That would be so cool. That makes sense. Maybe more decorating spots. I'm sure a lot of people would like for the item limit to be increased, and I'm sure once we keep decorating, I'm also going to feel the same way. The only thing with that is that considering the performance on the Switch, which is a lot better than it was, but still not, like, fantastic, I don't know that increasing the item limit would be beneficial for that platform. It would also be cute if we had another, I'm sure we probably will have another event like we did for Halloween with finding the candy around the plaza. That was cute. You wish you could decorate easier on the Switch. Oh my goodness, decorating on the Switch is so difficult. What I will say though is that I don't think it's just the Switch, because I think it's just controller in general. Like decorating on the PC with a mouse and keyboard is pretty easy, but when I try to decorate on PC with a controller, it's still just as, I mean, maybe not just as difficult, but it's still almost as difficult as it is on the Switch. You would also love a tree for the plaza, but one you could keep. Hello, Eric. Okay, he's real glitched. One we could keep adding to right up until Christmas, like adding to with decorations or like gifts or things. Olaf would make you so happy. Actually, Christmas would be the perfect time to get like a surprise Olaf drop. Because we know we're getting him. Because he was in a couple of the trailers. But we didn't have any information about when. Yeah, I'm just so excited about all of the characters. I went through, because before stream, I was working on editing a video that I'm not sure if it's going to be up tomorrow or the next day. I haven't decided yet. But I was going back through some of the promo for Disney Dreamlight Valley to see about like getting some extra footage for it and whatnot, like stills for thumbnails, all that stuff. And I found footage of Vanellope in the game. Well, it was Vanellope in the avatar design tool, but that was really fun. I mean, we already knew we were getting Vanellope and Ralph, but to see like an actual character model was pretty cool. You would love Olaf. You would have him live near your ice skating pond. Ooh. It would start green, and there would be like quests. Oh yeah, to add like lights and ornaments and all that stuff. That would be cool. That would be really neat if there was like, okay, Eric's trying to trap me. I don't like this. I think I'm going to ask him not to follow me anymore because I don't want to be stuck in between him and a wall. It's doing the glitch where, like, usually you can kind of push through characters or move them out of the way, but for some reason he's like a rock. Would you like to leave? Cool. But yeah, I don't remember if I finished my thought, but it would be cool if there were like the Christmas quest tasks or something, and the more you do, like, the more decorated your tree becomes. That would be really neat. Let's see if we can find Elsa, because she's also a miner, and see if she will maybe not try to trap us. The editing on the Plaza Tree video was outstanding. Oh, thank you so much. I did put a lot of time into it, so I appreciate that. The video blew your mind. That was high quality content. Thanks. Yeah, I've really been trying to brainstorm content lately. Because I like making videos. It brings new people to the channel. And it's just like, it's also fun, just like creatively to work on them. It's something that I'm like learning still, but I'm really enjoying. But I just want to make sure that the videos that I make feel worthwhile, because there are so many Dreamlight Valley creators out there, and there's so much good information in videos, and I just don't want to be redundant. So I'm just trying to think of content that's going to be original, but not necessarily for the sake of originality, but just because, I don't know, I'm going to enjoy making something that I feel like is not a carbon copy of something else I've seen, and I'm sure people are going to enjoy watching something that's not a carbon copy of what else is out there. So yeah, just kind of thinking about new stuff. You haven't seen that video yet? Looking forward to seeing it? Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was the most recent one that I uploaded. To answer the question from a while ago, you love the flow of traveling. It's much better than most Pokemon games. You love the multiplayer too, but you hope to play with others, others soon to be continued. Thank you, Elsa, for that update about the new Pokemon game. I am literally like so excited to start playing. I don't know, the amount of willpower I feel that I've exerted in holding off for as long as I have is astronomical. The amount of willpower I feel that I will still have to channel to make it another probably several days until this capture card gets here, also astronomical. You've only played with your other character you made to trade the 3 starter Pokemon to your main girl. Wait, how does that work? Can you have more than one save on the same account and then you can trade between them? I feel like I'm learning all the things. I also learned yesterday I watched, because I was trying not to watch any content specifically about Scarlet Violet in terms of like any of the gameplay, any of the Pokemon, anything like that, because I do want to go into it as blind as possible, but everyone was talking about and like playing and watching Pokemon, so I felt left out and I watched a couple videos about like past games. And I learned about Pokemon Home, where you can store all of your Pokemon from different games and like trade them and stuff, and that seemed pretty cool. We've been trying to figure out how to decorate Elsa's house. Been trying to think of ideas. Ooh, I haven't even thought about Elsa's house yet. I'm so excited for when we get multiplayer because I can't wait to like see everybody's valleys and stuff like that. That might be fun to do as like a stream, maybe one day. Like that'll be so long from now though, when the game is fully released. But where we could do like tours of each other's valleys and things like that, that would be so fun. That video was extremely well produced. It's a reminder of how hard content creators work off screen. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Have a great rest of your day, Kelly. I hope it's wonderful. Thank you for stopping by, and I will catch you next time. Yeah, and we could trade like the early days of Animal Crossing and have pumpkin watering parties. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin parties. That would be so fun. Yeah, I don't think they've really, they haven't really shared much about how exactly multiplayer is going to work. So I hope we're able to like trade things and give each other gifts and stuff like that. I know some people have expressed that because in Animal Crossing, which kind of uses a similar multiplayer model that people are imagining this game will use, in Animal Crossing, like all of your furniture and stuff shows up as items in your inventory, but it doesn't in this game, so that's making people feel like maybe we won't be able to trade items, but I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of thought put into this game, so I'm sure whatever we get will be great. So happy we got another memory piece. I feel like I really want to finish out the memory collection, but also it's so hard. I only ever really get repeats anymore. Maybe we could at least mail items to friends. That would be fun. I am also excited, Lydia. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we also talk about this every stream, but I'm so, like, impressed with the game. Like, even though there are so many bugs and stuff, it is early access. That's to be expected. I feel like the team's really receptive to the issues that people are having and really trying to make them better. And I think just as a concept, this game is really... It's kind of giving us the best of a lot of different styles of game, and also expanding on that. And I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. And I hope people continue to enjoy it because I feel like this is the type of game that as long as people are enjoying it and playing it, like we're probably going to keep getting new content for because of the free-to-play model, which again, people have a lot of feelings about microtransactions and things like that, but the reality of the situation is that it makes for, like, it provides the potential for a lot of longevity because instead of just a one-off purchase of like what, $50, $60 maybe for a game, like over time, potentially there's going to be a lot more money that's put into the game, and with more money, there's like, you can keep paying people to keep adding things to the game, so that's good. You appreciate the thoughts on it. You've seen a lot of negative talk because of the bugs, but you still love it so much too. Yeah. And from my understanding, this is a lot of people's first experience with an early access game. It's actually been my first experience with an early access game, but I feel like I did a lot of research into early access, like as this game was coming out and after it came out, to kind of have a good idea of what to expect. And like, I think as long as you're aware that what we're getting right now, even though like, yes, it's something that we paid for, so people obviously want to feel like they got their money's worth. At the end of the day, it's not a finished product yet, and it won't be a finished product for several months probably. So like, for what it is, I think it's good. You bought both Scarlet and Violet games. You need 2 Switches and 2 games to trade. Does not matter which games. So you start the game, get it to a part where you can trade, and have at least 2 Pokemon. Oh my goodness. That is some dedication, Elsa. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I do not have 2 Switches, so that won't be something for me in my future, but I feel like I get very invested in games, so I can understand like all of the hype about like collecting all of the Pokemon, and the lengths that people go to do such things. I definitely get it. It's your first experience too with an early access game? Yeah. I mean, now I also play Coral Island, which is also in early access, so I'm kind of getting 2 experiences at once with early access, but so far I don't know. There have definitely been like some hurdles that weren't necessarily fun, like when my Wally quest was bugged, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's anything that, I don't know, makes me not want to play this game. Like, I still want to play it. You've already played a ton of hours on it, so you think that you got your money's worth? Yeah, I have played an embarrassing number of hours in this game. So for like, I think I bought the Ultimate Edition even with that. And I also bought the Standard Edition because I have it on 2 platforms. But even with the amount of money I paid on both of those, I still think it's worth it with the amount of time that I got out of the game. Then trade the starter to your main game. You'll oh my goodness. That's wild, Elsa. In like a good way. That's wild in a good way. I am very impressed. You want Coral Island for Christmas? I am enjoying it so much. Yeah, we stream this game and we stream Coral Island on the channel currently. In the future, we'll probably stream a couple other games as well. But I love Coral Island. If you like a farming sim, you'll like Coral Island. I feel like it does everything that every classic farming simulator does, and also more. So I really like it. You were stuck on the first Mickey quest till you started to track quests. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. I did get stuck on the first Mickey quest as well. Um, and I remember I was Googling, it was like when the game first came out, so there wasn't really that much information out about it yet, but I was like Googling, I was on the Discord, I was like trying to figure out how to get this quest, and I think I ended up putting it off for a while, until I could figure out how to get it to work. Will Ursula walk also? Not to my knowledge, not in the game yet. I don't think she will, although a lot of people that I've seen, like on Discord and stuff, are saying they'd love to see, I don't know, Ursula's Vanessa form, her human form. That would be pretty cool. Discord's really helped you. Discord's great. I really don't hang out on the Discord that much anymore, which makes me kind of sad because it's a great community over there. And there's so much information, but I feel like I don't really have as much time lately to be on there, so I haven't been. You wonder if we'll get Sven? That would be so cool. The only thing is I don't know how he would show up in the game. Like, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, he could be a companion, but that would be a huge companion following you around. And I don't think he would be like an actual villager. But if they would add him,
How's it going?
I think that would be really cool. I just would be interested to see like how they go about doing it. So you got Minnie at level 10 and didn't get her red dress. Instead, she gave you farming clothes. So Minnie actually doesn't have a level 10 quest available in the game yet. So when you get your friends to friendship level 10, you don't get their level 10 item until you finish their level 10 quest. And Minnie and Wally don't have level 10 quests in the game yet, so those items are only accessible randomly through clothing bags. I know some people have got them, which is a shame, but it is what it is. A lot of people's opinions are that their level 10 quests will be added when new characters are added, so I feel like Minnie's quest will probably be added maybe if Daisy gets added to the game. Maybe, or maybe someone else, because we don't have Daisy like confirmed. And my thought is that Wally's level 10 quest will be added to the game when Evie, oh my goodness, not me thinking about Descendants right now, when Eve is added to the game. Yeah, I did know you can trade with others, Elsa. I'm hoping to. I don't like have friends that really play games like that, which is another reason I'm excited we're building a good community, because another thing that should be coming soon is a Discord server. I'm working on it. It's another new thing, so it's taking me some time to create a Discord server. But yeah, and once that's up and running, you know, we'll have a channel for Dreamlight Valley, and I think we'll have a channel for Pokemon also, so if people want to trade, link up with somebody, they can. Kristoff mentions him a lot. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Yeah, Kristoff does, and Eric mentions Max a lot, so maybe we'll get Max, which I think would be fun. Max is super cute. You're mainly just posting builds and looking at others on Discord. It helps with ideas. Yeah. I never like really was in the Dreamlight Pictures channel. But I did see pictures from time to time and they were amazing. And people do such cool things in builds. It's really actually kind of inspiring. Ursula's Vanessa form would be nice. It would. Minnie's level 10 quest could be something. I know, that's what I'm thinking. After her level 8 quest, like, what else can she possibly expect from us? Discord servers are their own language. Yeah, I like Discord. Probably over the past year or so, maybe, I don't know, I've been kind of immersing myself in Discord a little bit more because it can be super intimidating at first, I feel like. But I think it's a nice platform, and especially with all of the Twitter craziness that's happening lately. Um, Usually I'll post like when I'm going live on Twitter, even though I have a set schedule currently, but any updates are usually going to be over there. Or I'll throw them in the community tab if I need to. But having a Discord server where people know they can come to get like info and stuff seems like a nice idea to make one anyways. Yeah. So you won't get her red dress. Not now, no. Which is so sad. I can't wait till I get that dress because it's gorgeous and I want to wear it all day, every day. You find Discord really tough to navigate. Yeah, Amy, it can be definitely, yeah. I feel like it's a lot to kind of get acclimated to. I feel like it just looks very overwhelming when you're looking at a Discord server and it feels like a lot to take in. I do feel like it's less confusing than it initially appears, but I had a lot of trouble with kind of starting to use Discord for the same reason. Minnie's level 10, 2 gazebos. Oh no. She's gonna want 500 darkwood, I think. Think you just need to keep trying. If you want to. I mean, there's definitely nothing wrong with feeling like Discord's not for you. You really want to get the Mickey trousers from the advert. Has anyone got them? Oh yeah! I think we have them. Let's see. These ones? I love these ones. They're so cute. And they come in different colors. There's also these ones that I think are Wally ants that are similar. And I love these. But yeah, they've got them in like some different colors as well. These are, I think, my favorite pants in the game. I do want to put the shorts back on though. Hello, is it Alyssa? Melissa? How are you doing today? Oh, so jealous of them. Where do you get them? They're in the shop. In Scrooge's shop. It's just random as to like when you get them, unfortunately. The RNG of Scrooge's shop is it gives and it takes away, you know. Alice, nice. How are you doing? You saw a picture of a tangled swing chair today? I really want that. Oh my goodness. I was so jealous when I saw that they posted that on Twitter. I haven't seen like the actual item. I've only seen like the stylized picture they posted of all of the tangled bedroom set. But I want it so much. All of the tangled items look so good. I don't think I have any tangled items. Actually, let me see. Can we filter? Yeah, by tangled. Where'd she go? Right here. Oh no. Okay, I have the mirror, but this was a friendship quest thing, I think. This table, yeah, I don't really have any good tangled things. So that's sad. You have the tangled wallpaper. I do have the tangled wallpaper also. I forgot about that. I think I have that in my bedroom in the game right now. And that one's good. I really like that one. But yeah, I feel like some people get very, very lucky with Scrooge items. I would not necessarily say I'm one of those people. I do have a few items that I like really wanted. Like I finally got a lot of them I feel like are Wreck-It Ralph items, like the donut chair. I really like the shelf with like the squishmallows on it. Super cute. Oh, I think we probably need to grab what's in the boat at Moana's right now. Let's go do that. Oh, I also want to get rid of this one rock because I feel like that's in a spot where I'm gonna constantly run into it. This one. What other things do I really like? Oh, the coffee cart from Toy Story. Let's actually see. What are some of my favorite items? I really love... Well, I love this bike, but that's like... The bike was a friendship reward for Wally, I think. I really love the mini bed. A lot of the beds are really nice. The bell bed, that one's nice. Not the other one is nice too, but I see that one all the time. I really like this beach banquet. That's very cute. I liked the food stall like the first 10 times I saw it, and then I was a little bit less excited about it. You love this, Amy? Oh, I'm glad. At first I was like, is it gonna be boring to just like go through and look at favorite items? But I love looking at the items. I love these surfboards. I haven't put them down anywhere, but they're like the Lilo and Stitch standing surfboards. Same with the beach towel. I think that's very cute. Let's see. Obviously the gazebo, but I had to work for that gazebo. And the elegant clock tower is very nice as well. I love this picnic set. Oh my gosh, the picnic set. I kept seeing streamers get it on their first day in the valley in a furniture bag, and I was so jealous because I got something basic like a couch or something in my first furniture bag. But then, like, after weeks and weeks, the picnic blanket finally showed up in Scrooge's. The coffee cart, this was another one that I pined after for weeks and finally got. You're nearly at getting the gazebo, Amy? Oh, congrats! It's so nice. The picnic set. Yeah, the picnic set is so good. There's also another picnic set that I want though, and I think it's Wreck-It Ralph. The donut chair I remember seeing and really wanting. Let me see. I love the Little Mermaid items. I think that's very cute. Um, then also, let me see if I can find... Oh, I recently just found these harps. I think the harps are really cute. I really... Yeah, the gazebo was hard, but it's so nice. I think it's so worth it. Oh, I found this air hockey table in a furniture bag the other day. That was the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me in this game, I think, because it's so cute. I don't know that I'll ever really use it or where I'll use it, but I was like, wow, what a cool item to find in a furniture bag. But let me see. Where's the item that I'm thinking of? One of my favorite sets in the game is the Cinderella like sewing room set. And I finally got this fabric shelf, which I think is so cute. But there are so many other items in this set that I don't have, but I love that one too. So there are definitely things that I've gotten that I'm very happy with, but lately I feel like Scrooge's shop has not been very nice to me. And I've also like bought everything out of Scrooge's shop since this game came out practically, so I have a lot of nice things, but it's because I've spent a lot of time in this game. You want game items for the Toy Story houses coming? I am so excited to see the Toy Story houses. I wonder if they're going to share a house like Buzz and Woody, or if they're going to have separate houses. I know there was a house that was shown in the trailer, or what I think was a house. Oh, I love when the turtles hang out in the water. I think that's so cute. But I don't know who it would belong to. The hockey table is cute. I really like the hockey table. Let's sell these. We don't really need any of this stuff. We have so much sand. We don't need that either. You saw an RV and a merry-go-round in the trailer? Wait, did I actually sell those things? I did in fact not. For Toy Story. Yeah, I think I saw those as well. I've looked at that trailer so many times because I clip it sometimes for extra footage for videos. But it's like one of those things where I think I've seen it so many times that part of it is actually erased from my brain, which doesn't sound like science, but I assure you it is. Although I was definitely looking at it earlier today as well. I can't remember why. You saw that too? Yeah. It made me excited. I hope we get another trailer for like spring releases, right? Although we didn't get a trailer for Scar. We did for Toy Story, so that makes me very curious as to what we're kind of going to be working with. Okay, let's see. I want to, what do I want to do? I'm actually feeling chaotic again, and that is currently manifesting in me not being sure if I want to go ahead and move the pillars all to the forest. Even though I just said earlier this stream that I was specifically waiting for one of two conditions. One of which being either all the pillars are fixed, and the other being the ability to place things on an angle. Not sure. How's everyone doing on their memories for Dreamlight Valley? Has anyone finished all of the memories for any of the categories? Has anyone finished every memory? If so, that's extremely impressive. Causing chaos. My chaos just takes many forms. It's always there, but like how it's going to present itself varies widely from minute to minute. Let's sell all of these. I don't know why I just keep hanging on to them. Not even near done. I'm not either.
Howdy.
So actually I don't know why I put my controller down. It's gonna be easier to use it. Does anyone else play on PC and like switch between the mouse and keyboard and the controller depending on what you're doing? That's what I do. I play with a controller primarily, but then when I'm doing inventory management or decorating, I'll switch to the mouse. You're pretty new to the game. You're just trying to upgrade everything. You only opened the Forgotten Land yesterday. Oh, that's so exciting. I love hearing about people who are like just starting the game though. Or not, I mean, not just starting because opening the Forgotten Land means you've progressed quite a way in the game, but people who haven't finished everything. It's nice. It brings me back to the days when I had things to do still. Alright, let's go around the valley. I want to pick up all of the flowers because I want to toss them all into
Today could be a perfect picnic day.
the Forest of Valor to make like a wildflower garden. That's what I want to do. So that's what we shall do. Congrats on being a future pumpkin farmer. Absolutely, yeah. Have you gotten into the pumpkin farming trade yet? After having opened the Forgotten Lands? You just planted some? Oh, yay. Yeah, I think I actually, I think I opened the Forgotten Lands pretty, not like quickly in terms of like hours into the game probably, but pretty quickly in terms of like, I don't know. As I was saying that, I realized it didn't really make sense, but I definitely opened them before I opened Frosted Heights. Because by that point I had heard about pumpkins. And I was just like, I pretty much only planted carrots. I didn't like switch to canola or okra or anything. So I had been planting carrots and then like harvesting and replanting every 15 minutes. And I was like, I need something longer term that's going to make me money. So I was so excited about the pumpkins. You're picking pumpkins right now? You need the coins? Yes. You were planting and your game crashed? Oh no. While you were waiting for the game to load back up, you found the stream. Well, that's nice at least. but the game crashes. Oh my goodness. And the thing is, I feel like I developed a sixth sense, which is specifically knowing when my game is about to crash in the next like 10 to 15 seconds. And this does nothing for me except for increase my anxiety because I know that the game is about to crash. But I feel like it always happens when you're farming. Like either right after you planted a bunch of stuff, which takes forever on the Switch, or right after you harvested a bunch of stuff, which takes forever on the Switch. And then I would just get like that sense of impending doom, and the Switch would crash. You really want the picnic table? Do you need to wait for it to come into Scrooge's shop? The picnic table, yes. I think those are both Moana. Not Moana, Lilo and Stitch items, maybe? Let me see. Where is Lilo and Stitch? I think I passed it, actually. Oh, no, no. Yeah, the picnic tables are both Lilo and Stitch items. Gotta go. Yeah, see ya, Lydia. I stream Sundays through Wednesdays, so I'm sure I'll catch you another time. Does it crash a lot for everyone else? It did for me on the Switch. I've heard a lot of people have Xbox crashes as well, but I have only played it on Switch and PC. The game has never crashed for me on the PC. Yeah, the thing about getting used to saving often, that still sometimes trickles over to me on the PC. Like, especially if I spend some time playing in the evening on my Switch or something like that. The next day when I'm on the PC, I still do the thing where I start saving every like 2 or 3 minutes. I have to try to resist the urge because I'm sure nobody wants to see that on stream. Just me constantly going to the menu to save. Only when farming, when you plant a lot. And then you have to replant because, yes, oh my goodness, that was the worst. Okay, we got these flowers. Let's go back down to the meadow. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Amy. Your Switch was like, wait, I want to be involved. The only thing about having like a flower garden is that then, well, actually, I haven't tested this out. If anyone knows, let me know. But from what I have heard, there's like a limit on flowers. So if you have them put around a biome, for instance, the biome will stop kind of generating flowers of that type. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this in a way that makes sense, but say that you have like a cap of like 25 flowers or something. I don't know that that's the number. But if I place 25 flowers somewhere in a biome, then I won't get any more generated. Your Switch had FOMO. I mean, I can't get mad at it. I have serious FOMO. You're so sorry you missed the balloon basket. The balloon basket is so cute. But if we do get trading in multiplayer, I am willing to take one for the team and purchase all the balloon baskets and give them out to all the friends who weren't able to get them. But yeah, I'm so excited for whatever the next Star Path is going to be. I will say, I feel like I would have liked to have a t-shirt in this villain Star Path. I really liked that there was the Pixar Fest shirt that's got like the year on it, and it's like something you can wear around the valley to like reminisce about the Star Path. It would be cool if we had a t-shirt for each one. And fewer motifs. Definitely fewer motifs. So I actually haven't put my gazebo down yet, Amy. I think I'm gonna put it in the plaza, but I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my plaza. What are the motifs for? The motifs are for the Touch of Magic tool, which is for decorating clothing. So when you go to um, the wardrobe, there is this customize tool here. So you can create pretty much anything you want. It has all of these blank templates, and then you click create, and you have all of your motifs here, and you can add them to like design whatever you want. Which is pretty cool. I personally don't use it very much. I don't think, I mean, that's my kind of talent creatively, like designing clothing. But people have made some really amazing things. Like if you go on the Discord, or I know there are also YouTube videos about it, you can see people who have made like recreations of iconic like costumes or dresses in Disney, or people who will make outfits of non-Disney characters, all with the motifs that they have, and they look so good. That's just not something that I'm great at. You have your gazebo as part of a vineyard that you made for Eric's castle. Oh, that sounds cool. Where do you have Eric's castle? I currently have him in the spot of doom that's supposed to prevent you from completing quests. But I mean, it's been fine for me. But I do want to move it into this corner here, back by the cave, I think. The only thing is I don't want it to block the cave. So I'm not sure. For now, it's here. Okay, we have all of our flowers. Let's go drop them. Eric is in the forest with Merlin. Oh, nice. I hadn't thought about putting him in the forest. I feel like I just get such beach vibes from his house. So I do want to leave it on the beach. I'm just not sure where. If we could move Skull Rock, I would put him, well, and the pillar once the pillar's done. I would put his home on that little island there where that pillar is. I think that would be cool. But we can't do that yet. Okay, gotta pick up the rest of these flowers. I was thinking about this week finishing the Peaceful Meadow, maybe on the next stream, but then I remembered that we are still going to get houses for Woody and or Buzz, and I don't know where I'm going to want them to go, but I think I'm going to want them to go in the Peaceful Meadow, so I don't want to like get everything looking perfect down there. And then feel like I just need to change it again. Oh, Elsa, you can stop following me now.
Oh.
Ariel is near that island for you with lots of scattered furniture for her collection. Nice! I think I'm going to put her where Eric's house currently is. Okay, I want to make this little wildflower area probably here. Or do I want it to be right here? I think we're going to put it here for now. So... Oh, I'm gonna need way more flowers for this. Let's grab some more flowers from our home. Remember that that very half-hearted attempt at decorating our main room earlier in the stream? We gave up so quickly. We being me, I gave up so quickly. That was definitely something. I feel like... I'm trying to see. I don't think these house leeks or these bromeliads are gonna look very good, so we can dump those. I don't think they're gonna fit the vibe of like a forest, wildflower situation. Your first farming you did in this game was collecting lots of gems and selling them, and now you're doing pumpkins. I haven't really sold any of the gems I've collected because, I don't know, I'm a gem hoarder. Okay, what are these? Oh yes, let's grab those. Don't have that many. Okay. Grab a bunch of these as well. Okay, what else do I want some of? I want more of the star lilies. So we'll grab those. And here. You can have multiple chests. Yes, yes you can. I have, I don't know, a bunch. My storage area is an entire floor and another room. So this is my room for flowers. I have one chest for each item. These are all of the fruits. I have 3 or 4 chests of each fruit. Along this wall here, these are my gems. And then these are my fish. And then back here, these are all my vegetables, spices, like cooking supplies you buy from Remy, and then this is another line of fruits. And then on the first floor, I have my crafting room, which is where I have my chest with all of my crafting supplies. So yeah, I have a lot of them. Nothing is labeled because I didn't want to use the table method because I feel like that takes up too much space. But I've kind of memorized where everything is, so it ends up being okay. Okay, let's drop a bunch of flowers everywhere. It's gonna be beautiful. Let's like split off maybe 10 of these to start with and drop them. Let's drop like 10 of these as well. You have one room. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot fewer chests than I have will suffice for everybody in existence. However, I decided that I felt the need to have a chest for everything. It's mostly just because I never wanted to have to redo my storage again. So if I made sure I had one chest for each item, I never would have to. Okay, where are the orange? Yes, split. What, the dropping the flowers is cool? I really like it. I realized you could do this, and then I realized it was really cool. So I like doing this to kind of just get a nice little, I don't know, random looking area. I'm gonna pick up some of these though because I want to drop more of different varieties. If you pick the flowers, will they grow back there or are they just for looks? So it's just for looks, I believe. I mean, you can obviously pick them and have them then, but this I'm just doing because I think it'll look pretty. And I have a lot of most flowers stored away, so I'm not really worried about needing to get more of them right now.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
Okay, let's do these. know, I love the way it looks. It's like so cute. Like I just would love to have a little field of wildflowers near my actual house. And considering the fact that it's a forest, I just think it's a nice vibe. Off some of these. Cool. And I might move some of them around eventually. I want to kind of just drop a couple around here so it doesn't look like a completely like cut off area. We'll kind of blend it in a little bit. There we go. We'll move some of them around eventually. Okay, I think that's pretty good for the time being. I think we'll actually call it a day with stream. But I'm so actually happy with the way that the house turned out. I feel like I say this every time. I never really actually have an idea of what I want to do until I get on stream. And then I just start plopping things around. But yeah, I think it looks really good. All right, so I will be back tomorrow. I stream every Sunday through Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we'll be playing Coral Island. So if you haven't heard of it, it's a cozy farming simulator. It's super cute. All of the NPCs are extremely attractive, and we have a lot of fun. And then I'll be back the next day with Dreamlight Valley and so on and so forth. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will catch you in a future stream or in a future video. All right, bye.